Okay, today we will try to understand HTML text formatting. In the previous class, I have briefed that how to write the code in Notepad. Then after the file will be saved with the .html file, and then whenever it is open, so your website will be displayed. Okay. In the previous session, previous class on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I have briefed that. Today we will try to understand HTML text formatting. So the HTML has several elements to define text with a special meaning. Okay, so let us see what are them. So to make bold text, to bold the text. Okay, to make the text as italic. Okay, so to subscript and superscript. So subscript mostly used in such type of chemical formulas. Suppose the water H2O. Okay, H2O, water content, water molecule. So in that moment H2 to write subscript, superscript, x cubed. X cubed is superscript. Okay, like what you know. Now try it. Let us try to do the practicing in your web editor. Then after whenever I will brief all the code, then we will come into the notepad. Okay. So here I told you that this is for what your declaration HTML for HTML5. Okay, doc type for declaration, HTML document declaration, root element HTML with the HTML start tag, body section with the body start tag. Then this is the paragraph. Now here within the paragraph, this is the content. This text is bold. So this is bold start tag, bold element with the start tag, bold with the end tag. Then after paragraph is closed. So this text is bold. So now this text is bold. Suppose here if I write this, you can change this content, whatever the text you want to change here, you keep my school. Okay, my school. Okay, if you want to keep this paragraph as my school, you run this my school. Okay, so this is to keep it bold. If you want to make it italic, okay, this text is italic. So syntax is what? Keep it under the paragraph element started start tag, then italic start tag. This is the text that is to be, you want to see it italic. Okay, this text is italic. Close tag, end tag with the end tag of your paragraph. You can change the text here. Okay, whatever you want to. So my school, our environment. Okay, now you want to, you can see this text as italic, our environment. Okay, so next is what you want to see this as subscript. This is subscript. You want to see this content as subscript. So under the paragraph start tag, then this is the subscript start tag content. Okay, subscript. Okay, end tag and superscript with the sup tag, subscript with the subtag, and superscript. This is the content. So this is what end tag of superscript. Now paragraph closed. So all this, all the your bold, italic, subscript, superscript, everything to be under your paragraph. Now body closed. Next HTML close. So now see how your text is here. This is subscript. Whatever the content you have kept, that is under subscript. Okay. See, up to this is what your normal text. Okay, then after whatever the content you keep subscript, you change here as Vasu, otherwise H2O. H2O. Okay, and superscript here you want to keep this as X3. Let us run this. What happened here? This is what H2O is your H2O is your what subscript for this is subscript for this is. So now if you want to keep here only H2O, you change this as H. This as H. Here keep only 2. Okay. Here you keep this as X. You keep this as 3. X2, whatever. Okay, now run this. See what happened here. H2O. H2, there's no any O. Okay, and X to the power 23 superscript. If you keep this as, now run this code, what happened? So that is for subscript for O. Okay, so like this we can do superscript and subscript. Now this is what you come down, you come to your class, main class. Where is that main class? Now, so we have practiced here. Next is what are the formatting elements? Okay, this is for your bold text. What are the formatting elements? Suppose if you want to keep the text as bold, you need to keep this tag. This is start tag of bold. For strong important text, if you want to make it any text strong, this is for italic text. I start tag. Emphasize it for emphasize text. Em for marked text. Okay, these are all the tags. Smaller text, deleted text, del. If you want to insert any text, this is subscript, superscript text. Okay, these are all elements. These are all elements. These are called formatting elements. Formatting elements designed to display special types of text. So formatting every element, I told you in the initial classes, every element will be started with the start tag and text end tag. The total is called an element. Now come down. Now I told you that this tag used for keep your text bold. This is for strong. B element defines bold text without any extra importance. If you want to make it strong with some importance, you need to keep strong element. Let us do the practice. This is start tag. This is end tag. This is B element for bold. This total is called element. Here, this is start tag, this is end tag, this is content text. The total is called, the total is called, this total is called start tag, end tag, and content is called element. Now practice yourself. See, you are within this document, HTML document. This text is normal. Text is normal means there is no any, this is normal, there is no any bold. Whenever you want to keep bold, now bold element to be kept in paragraph. P for paragraph. Paragraph start and paragraph started with start tag, end tag. In between you need to start with D means what? Bold. Start tag. This is end tag of bold. Now this is the content. That content text will be, it looks bold. Now next. Okay, now body closed, HTML closed. Next is what? Bold. Strong. Strong element. This element defines text with strong importance. So content, text inside is typically displayed in bold. So whatever the text you keep inside of strong element, that will be displayed in typically displayed in bold. Example, strong. This is the element. So text is important. This is with exclamation mark and with close tag. Now let us see. Now let us see the code in your editor. I told you that this is browse editor, online editor. It is web browse editor. All are same. So to instantly you want to check your code on the spot here without any notepad. So now see, this is text is normal. Okay, your HTML document started with doc type means the declaration of HTML document, HTML root element, body, start tag, then paragraph. This is normal. So this text is normal, closed with the end tag. Now, if you want to keep somewhat strong focus, strong importance over this text is important. So that is bold. That is that text is kept as bold. So you can change whatever here, the text, the content, whatever you want to change. India is great. India is so great. Okay, now let us see. Run this. India is so great. Okay, now let us see next. Next word. Next word we want to see here. Next. Next is what? We have studied how to make your text bold. Next, italic, how to keep the text as italic, and strong, strong, bold. Next what? Next, HTML. I for what? To insert a text. E for EM for to E. This element, I element, it is to be it will be used to insert. So suppose if you want a part of text in an alternate voice or mood, the content inside is typically displayed in italic. I for what? For italic, not for insertion. Okay, for italic. Okay, next is what? The I tag is often used to indicate a technical term, a phrase from another language, a thought, a ship name. So I for italic. Next is what? This text is italic. So let us check that how the syntax will be. So now here this text is what normal under the P. This is what start tag for italic element. This text is italic. It looks somewhat italic. Okay, you can change this whatever you want to keep your name, my name. My name is my name is Johnny. My name is Johnny. Okay, now it looks italic. My name is Johnny. Okay, now come to the next point. Then after italic, EM element defines emphasized text. To make any text emphasized, so this element starts with start tag. Okay, so a screen reader will pronounce the words in emphasize with an emphasis using verbal stress. So screen reader that will pronounce that words with verbal stress. Okay, with a special emphasis. So emphasis, this text is emphasized. So now let us see what happened here. Whenever we run the code, what happened? This is normal. So this text is declared inside of a paragraph with a normal. So whenever emphasize the text, we need to keep the end start tag with em is the end tag, but that is to be declared in paragraph. This text is emphasized. Run this code. So now this text is emphasized. Okay, now next is what HTML small element, smaller text. Is some smaller text. So let us check in where. So smaller text. So we need to start with small. Small is what? Small tag, and inside of your P paragraph start tag, inside a small tag with small end tag. This is the text. So it is looking some smaller text. This is looking somewhat normal text. If you want to change this as change the text as what Shyam Sundar is, he is attending the class today. So now we keep his name as Shyam Sundar, Shyam. Okay, Sundar. Okay, this it looks like somewhat small text. Okay, now here change this as whatever you want to keep. Again, Shyam Sundar here, Shyam Sundar. So then let us try. What happened? This is looking somewhat normal, but this it looks like somewhat small text. Okay, there is somewhat different. So if you want to see any text as very smaller text, you can do like this. So you need to keep the small tag inside of your paragraph tag, and you need to close with close end tag. Now come to the next point. Come to the next point is what? So we will do all this practice in your where we will do all the code practice in Notepad. Okay, just in our I am doing here in our online text editor. Okay, so we will practice them all in where I will open the notepad. Then after next mark element. Mark element is what it is used to text that should be marked, otherwise highlighted. If you want to keep any text, highlight mark. Okay. So do not forget to buy. So this is what you want to make it marking mark with. You need to start with mark tag and whatever the content and end tag. Okay. Now this milk will be marked. Let us see code will be how the code will be looked in your online text editor. So do not forget. So do not forget to buy milk. So now milk is marked. Okay. If you want to mark anything, so that will be marked. Okay. So you need to use the mark tag. Next is what? Next, next class. Next is what? Okay. Next. So next we have studied about how to make the text bold. Okay. How to make the text italic and how to emphasize the text, small, superscript, subscript. Okay, we will implement all the things now in coding. So we need to go for your notepad. Now here next is what? Mark delete. How to use the del element? So del element, this del element with the del tag, start tag, defines text that has been deleted from a document. So browsers generally strike a line through deleted text. Okay. So if anything is deleted from your document, so browsers normally what they will do, they will strike the deleted text. Okay. So the syntax will be like this. Let us see. So my favorite color is blue. This blue will be deleted. Okay. Blue will be deleted. Then red will be added. Let us see how it is. Code is looking like this. So my favorite color is, now this favorite color is blue. It will be deleted. Means it will be striked. Then after red will be kept beside of blue. So blue is strike marked with strike. Okay. Then red. Okay. So the deleted text that is to be kept inside of your what? Inside of your start tag, deleted this element, del element will be started with del tag, start tag. Okay. And this is the end tag inside of the text. Then after this content will be striked, marked as strike like this. And next you need to start with another, whatever you want to keep here, red beside of that. Okay. Next is what? So next, okay, now try to understand next. Insert, I for italic, but insert element. I told you that, oh, what is element? Every element has a start tag, content, and end tag. Many elements we have studied in HTML. We started to understand elements like HTML root element, that body element. Okay, next header element, paragraph element. Okay, style element, and script elements to write the code, JavaScript code, style element to style the website. Okay. And that is what your hyperlink element with a tag, and image element with image tag. Okay. To insert a picture into your website. Many we have studied in the last class, previous sessions, and we have practiced well in the notepad. Now, INS element, it defines a text that has been inserted into a document. So a text will be inserted into a document. Browsers will usually underline inserted text. Whatever the text inserted, that will be underlined. So now let us see. So now my favorite color is, okay, this is general text. Okay. And deleted text blue, that will be striked. Okay. With a mark. Inserted, this is the INS element. INS element started with start tag and closed with end tag. This is the content. This this text will be inserted. Now let us see what happened here. The code, all this code we will practice in our notepad. Okay. So now this looks like this. See here what happened. My favorite color is, it is normal text kept in as a paragraph inside of the paragraph element. And blue is deleted, so it is marked with strike. And then inserted, whatever it is underlined, it is marked with underline, so it is inserted. Okay. This is the syntax, inserted text for inserted. And then after generally body closed, body element closed with end tag, HTML root element closed with end tag. Now next is what? Next element. What is the next element? Next element, in the previous class I have taught the class how to insert a hyperlink and how to keep a photograph in our website. Okay, how to make it background. Okay, next sub element. Sub element is what defines subscript. Okay, subscript text appears half a character below the normal line. So and is sometimes with small, it looks some with small font, it looks with smaller font subscript. So mostly chemical formulas like H2O, okay, we will use. I mean, so this is subscripted. Okay, this is what normal text and subscript, whatever the text you want to see as a subscripted text. Start with sub, start tag, end tag, and this text will be, okay, this subscripted will be, it looks like subscripted. So now let us see the code. So now see here, it looks like this. Okay, so here what happened now, under the your HTML document, under HTML root element, under the body start tag body element, you're under the paragraph. I told you that whatever we keep the text inside of body section, this is called body section. Under this body section, whatever we keep, so they we will be able to see in your browser. Okay. So here inside of body paragraph is there. The paragraph is what this is. Okay. And then subscript started with your start tag. This is the content means text. So that is, it looks subscripted like this for this is, and then text is normal. Okay. That is code for subscripted. So next is what? Next is for your superscript. Next is for what? Your superscript. So now see the code. These are all your formatting features, elements. Formatting elements of your Formatting elements of your HTML language. I told you that in the previous starting classes. Now, whenever you want to become a full stack developer, so you must have knowledge over front end knowledge, front end coding skills. So every web developer must be knowledge over three languages: HTML, CSS, hypertext markup language, CSS for styling of web pages, JavaScript to make the interfaces. After that, with JavaScript, you must try to understand some frameworks, Angular, React. Okay. Now, so backend side already I have started that classes, and somewhat 85% classes I have finished in Python, Java. So first of all, initially I started Python, Java. So by keeping in mind that, so backend development, okay, so that the students will be able to understand the programming languages like Python, Java, so that whenever we start with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, they will have knowledge over front end and back end. Okay. So now HTML's, this is what element, it defines superscript text. Okay. So syntax is what like this. Okay. This is what superscript element. Element, I told you that from start tag to end tag, that is called one element. but from paragraph element from P to last end tag. That is totally is called paragraph element. Inside a paragraph element, subscript, superscript element defined. Okay. So now see what happened here. If whenever you run this code, this is online text editor, so that you can online editor, web editor, so that you can check your code instant. You can write the code here, you can change the code if you want. So now this is normal kept in inside a paragraph. This is okay. Then after superscripted, whatever, if you want to keep any text here, you change this text as what? Superhero. Super superhero. Super superhero. So now let us see what happened. Super, this is superhero. Okay, this is hero. Okay, this is superhero. If you want to change this as superhero, you write. Doesn't matter. Now run this code superhero. It looks like superscript. Okay. Now after that, whatever the content, uh, Tony Stark, Tony, Tony Stark. Okay. Now run here. Otherwise, write NTR. NTR is what? Senior. Superhero is what? NTR is the superhero. Okay. NTR senior. Okay. He is the superhero. Superhero NTR senior. Okay, like this. So you can do like all this superscript. So next is what? These all elements, they will come under your formatting elements. So let us do a practice here. Add extra importance to the word degradation in the paragraph below. So extra importance. So that moment, which type of element we need to use here? That is what your under this element extra degradation. This only we need to, because this is started with, this is what started with paragraph element, paragraph closed. Now for this degradation, we need to give somewhat extra importance. So we will start with strong. Okay, we will start with strong. Strong is what? Degradation. Strong element will be used to keep somewhat strong focus over word, whatever. Now this is strong element started with start tag. Now you close with end tag. End tag means forward slash. I told you many times. Always tag will be closed. Now, so now what happened within the paragraph? This is the paragraph start tag. This is the paragraph end tag with forward slash. Now this total is called element, paragraph element. With inside of this strong element, under the strong element, we started with strong start tag with the end tag. Inside of this content means text. This the only this degradation will be, it looks somewhat special. Now run this code. Now submit answer. What happened? So like this, you can run some exercises, submit answer. So now what happened? Let us see. Submit answer. Correct. So what happened? So you me. So the code you have written. So that strong element with strong start tag and end tag, that will give extra importance to this word only, degradation in the paragraph. So under this paragraph, This is what paragraph content kept inside a paragraph. Okay, WWF's mission is to stop this. Now I want to keep this only degradation word means text. I want to some strong focus, emphasis. Okay. Now let us see. Next is what next. So we have done this. That is what and this class is what called formatting elements. All are from the starting HTML text formatting with the formatting elements. So now let us practice in open your notepad. Open your notepad. Where is your notepad? I want to open notepad. Notepad plus. Open. So now this code, total code, whatever we have studied, that will be practiced in notepad and that file will be saved. Okay. File will be saved. So that we can understand whatever the code we have studied, whether so this is the code we have practiced in the last session. So this for this code, the result was this. Okay, I told you that whatever the code you will write, you need to store in a folder. Everything, the folder within that folder, you need to keep all your. Okay, so here try to understand. Let us see. This is the folder. One folder you need to create a folder in your computer, any with any name. So within that folder, you need to keep. Suppose this I have created a folder MyWeb. Inside of that, this is the photo image that will be displayed in my web website web page. So that web whatever the code I have written, that is stored with the hypertext markup language. Okay, now whenever you click on this, the photo I have kept inside of my folder, so that photo will be taken. That photo will be taken. Okay, so now whenever it is open, now what happened here, see, this is what now what happened here. Your photo is being displayed with the header, and now I want to see this header as what? I want to see this header as what? Somewhat bold lines. So now come to the code. Otherwise, you keep a paragraph, whatever. So under this paragraph, so if you want to, let us see. I told you that in paragraph P, P is word paragraph element. Okay, under this word, you want to make it bold. Bold with what? Bold with what? B. B is for word bold. Okay. Now any text you want to keep, that will be we can see it as very bold. Okay. My heroes. My heroes. Okay. Now it is closed. It is closed with tag. What tag? B tag. Okay. Now so now try to understand what happened here. Now what happened? Your this text will be my heroes will, it looks like what? Here whatever the content you will keep, that will be looks like general, normal. So general text, this is what? General text without bold, without without bold. Okay. Now what happened? You need to close this with your paragraph to be closed. Paragraph to be closed. This is for what? Your now. Save this code. Save this. Save as in same your folder wherever you want to save the markup language file. Then replace that file. You go into your folder and run that. This is the file. Okay, run that file and your web page will be displayed with the text, whatever the text you want to see as bold. Okay, so these are my heroes, but my heroes are not looking, it is not bold.